welcome to a whole new episode of your program Culture Magazine. Allow me to accompany you through a journey of diverse segments from culture, heritage, traditional works, dazzling ballet repertoires, opera singing, and diverse art exhibitions. And now, let's kick off with our episode. In our program, we're always keen to tackle the artistic movement that is happening here in Cairo. And now, let's watch together our next exhibition. Visible and the Invisible Photography exhibition organized by the Embassy of Nepal in Cairo was held at the Salah Tahir Hall in the Cairo Opera House by the renowned Egyptian photographer Ashraf Talat as part of the cultural exchange between Egypt and different countries.
This is the second event we've held this gallery. Similar exhibition was held in July last year, and it also attracted attention among Egyptian artists and students and professors and so on. So I'm very happy that Ashraf Talat's photography here today at this event was liked by many. It evokes a very deep chord within the people's hearts because it brings out, as you mentioned, not only the colors but also the soul of the people. You know, Nepal is a country of great diversity. We're a people of 30 million, but then more than 125 different linguistic groups and ethnicities reside within the country. So to portray the captivating diversity of all these people in one exhibition is an amazing thing, and I'm very grateful that this has been done over the years, because Ashraf Talat traveled to Nepal for several times before producing this exhibition, and I hope that the Egyptian visitors to this exhibition will be able to get a better understanding and appreciation of Nepal's rich cultural heritage. Exactly. So I have been here in Egypt for the last 3.5 years, and I've seen that the appreciation and awareness about Nepal is increasing. More and more Egyptians are visiting Nepal, and there are many Nepali students also studying in Egypt. I think this is a cultural exchange that's very beautiful, and I would like to highlight the fact that Nepal is known the world over for its natural beauty and for the high Himalayas and the unique natural heritage that we have. But apart from natural heritage, it's important to remember that Nepal is also home to exquisite cultural heritage and traditions. And Ashraf actually focuses not just on nature but also the people in all their diverse moods and livelihoods and lifestyles and daily how they go about their daily lives and so on. So it's a very interesting collection.
exhibition was attended by the ambassador of Nepal, diplomatic representatives, and ambassadors from Asian countries such as India and Sri Lanka, and a bunch of important photographers and visual artists. The exhibition features photographs taken in Nepal, which reflect and documents the importance of Nepalese celebrations, the costumes of the Nepalese people, and the rich history of Nepal.
First of all, I am thinking the idea came. I went to Nepal for the first time with no any particular thought in mind. I just went there to discover what's going on there, how the people are living, because I read about it a long time ago, but I know that everything changing by time, the traditions and all the rituals disappearing by time. So it came for me the idea when I saw the young generation wearing new clothes, new fashion, and I said to myself, let's document the old generation with their cultural intangible heritage before they die, and everything will disappear by time. And here comes the project. One photo with one. I think if you check the photos, none of those photos with modern clothes. It's all with the traditional of the mountains, of the Himalayas, of the people in Tibetan clothes or Nepalese the original traditional clothes. It was my aim in this project. I went to Nepal several times, not one time. I went, I think, 7 times, and each time I go somewhere in the north, in the south, in the mountains, and I get engaged with the people of the Himalayas, the people of the valleys, and even the people in the city, but with who lives a traditional life. And I start to capture their rituals, their praying, how they live, how they eat, how they move, how they chatting together, how they play in the street, how they spend their life. In my opinion, my work mainly now as a travel photographer. A travel photographer, his aim is to make you feel that you want to live the same experience that the photographers did. In this kind of photography, you have to care about something very unique and very original to this country. So everyone will look at the picture, think, yes, I would like to live the same experience that the photographer made, and I want to travel to this place. This is let's say this is the main mission for any travel photographer. It's not travel photography. It's not traveling during photography during traveling. It's a job. It's how to go inside and deep, and then study the anthropology, the sociology of the community. That you can, when you capture something, you give the impression to the viewer. Oh yes, I would like to travel to this place to live the same experience as the photographer did.
The exhibition is part of a cultural exchange program showcasing the beauty of Nepal culture and traditions through the eye of the renowned Egyptian photographer Ashraf Talat, through more than 7 visits documenting the life of the Nepalese.
Ashraf is one of the artists, photographers in Egypt, and I think from most of the world. After I see this exhibition, I can say I visit Nepal. I don't visit it before, but he showed me much of the people, much of the culture, and much of the religions in Nepal. It's a nice exhibition. He showed us the poor people and the rich people, the poor areas and the most rich areas in Nepal. The contrast. As every place, we have the poor people and the rich people. He show us the difference between it and show us the poor people in black and white, the rich people in colorful and luxury photos. He show us the poor is the same as the Egypt. The poor places is same as the poor places in Egypt. The poor is poor in any place in the world, but different people only. But it's poor, and the luxury is different. The luxury and the wealthy is different. Between every country has her own luxury and has her own religions. I like this exhibition too much.
As part of its mission and leading role in presenting refined arts, the Cairo Opera House staged the ballet Princess of the Nile by the Cairo Opera Ballet Company under the direction of Armenia Kemal, the company's artistic director and the Grand Theatre of the Egyptian Opera House. The exceptional artistic evening revived the spirit of an ancient Egyptian civilization through the language of body and movement. The performance embodies a romantic human tale inspired by the Nile River, the eternal symbol of life and generosity, where myth meets reality in a series of dance tableaux mark the harmony and the high pression. The choreography reflects the expressive power of the classical ballet presented on a grand scale inspired by the international dance styles and built upon a romantic narrative down from a journey through ancient Egypt, blending magic, history and love with distinguished dance, performance and artistic direction. The dancers of the Cairo Opera Ballet Company shone with both ensemble and solo performances characterized by professionalism, supported by rich dramatic music, sets inspired by the spirit of ancient Egypt and theatrical costumes that created a stunning visual experience for the audience. Princess of the Nile stands as a confirmation of the Egyptian ballet ability to present artistic works that carry Egyptian cultural identity with a global vision, reflecting the status of the Egyptian opera house as a beacon of serious arts and refined creativity. Founded in 1958 and joining the Cairo Opera House 1991, the Cairo Opera Ballet Company is the oldest classical ballet company in the Arab world. Led by the artistic director Armenia Kamel, the company has presented the world-renowned productions such as Swan Lake and The Nutcracker, as well as the local works including 1001 Nights, Cleopatra, The Princess of the Nile. The Cairo Opera Ballet Company has also presented distinguished performances in Egypt and in many countries around the world.
Jihan Zaki, the Minister of Culture, inaugurated the exhibition of artist Awad Shimi, which featured a selection of his most prominent graphic artworks, distinguished by their diverse styles, techniques, and artistic formulations. These works were created across different time periods, reflecting the development of the creative vision.
دكتور عوض الشيمي أستاذ أجيال أستاذ الجرافيك الفن طبعا.
Dr. Awad Shimi is a mentor to generations and a professor of graphic arts. He is considered one of the prominent icons of art in Egypt, with artworks that have reached international recognition and reflects his exceptional talent and remarkable ability. The celebration was held at the Society of Fine Arts Lovers under the presidency of artist Dr. Ahmed Nawar. The event was organized in honor of the artist Dr. Awad Shimi and was attended by Minister of Culture Dr. Jihan Zaki. The society honored him in appreciation of his role in enriching the arts of engraving, graphic arts, and painting, in addition to his educational contributions in graduating generations of artists and creatives.
أول لقاء مع دكتور عوض يعني بداية تعرفي معاه أو عليه.
My relationship with Dr. Awad Shimi began in 1975, and even when he traveled abroad, our connection never stopped. Dr. Awad is a gifted and unconventional artist with extraordinary talent. He has left a clear mark throughout his professional journey, and all of his works reflect an international artistic standard. Awad Shimi expressed his great happiness and appreciation for the words of the Minister of Culture and the opinions of the attendees, assuring that his honor represents a new motivation for him to continue his artistic and creative contributions and to carry on the journey he has dedicated to art and creativity.
الفن التشكيلي بيمر بمراحل كتيرة يعني أنا معاصر الفن التشكيلي من 73 ومن قبل كده كمان.
Fine art has many stages, and every artist has his own fingerprints and unique vision in his artistic works. It is a long journey, and I continue teaching students because it is a message that must live on through generations. Artist Awad Shimi graduated from the Faculty of Fine Arts in Cairo, where he later earned his PhD and taught the art of printmaking. His print works are distinguished by a surrealist style inspired by the history and lives of the Mamluks. Executed in black and white, they demonstrate exceptional technical skill and mastery of craftsmanship.
اتولدت في درب الأحمر تحت الرابع في عند باب المتولي وباب زويلة والغورية والمغربليين فكل التراث تحت ايدي.
I was born in the area of Bab Zuwela and Al Maghrabilin, surrounded by heritage and history everywhere. For 30 years I have taught students and introduced them to the beauty of the streets and architecture. I was deeply inspired by Islamic and Mamluk history, as well as the decorations and windows of the mosques. My family understood the importance of art and realized from an early age that I was different from others. I began visiting exhibitions and exploring different forms of art, and I felt the beauty of artistic work and the joy I experienced with every piece I created, especially in graphic arts, which require very high skill because they go through several delicate stages that demand great precision.
بوصش مين اللي هيتفرج على اللوحة بقدر ان انا مستمتع باللي انا بعمله. فاجئني الدكتور نوار بالتكريم ده، وخاصة ان انا اول واحد في التكريم، فطبعا بقى التكريم تكريمين.
I was surprised and honored by this recognition, and I am very happy with the presence of the Minister of Culture and the Minister's support of continuous commitment to preserving art. Dr. Jihan Zaki, the Minister of Culture, accompanied by artist Ahmed Nawar, honored Awad Shimi with the Artist of the Year award and presented him with a certificate of appreciation in recognition of his distinguished artistic career and contributions to the field of printmaking in the presence of a large gathering of artists, intellectuals, and cultural figures.
Unfortunately, we came to the end of this episode. Promise we'll be back next week with more diverse segments. Until then, it's goodbye.